Is there someone you don't want to see when you get to heaven? Think about it. Is there anyone you don't want to see or bump into when you get to heaven? If so, there's probably this one thing that you haven't done yet. You know, I recently thought of two people that at one time in my life I did not want to see when I get to heaven. And these were two people that were very near and dear to me. And these people were very near and dear to me, and at one time they betrayed me. This is hard to talk about. Over the years, there were two people in my life who betrayed me, said some terrible things about me, and whether or not they were justified is not the purpose here, not the point. The point is that for a long time, I did not want to forgive them. It took me a while to realize that they were going through some difficult times, and it wasn't necessarily my fault what had happened in our relationships, but I think often about where they are and what they might be going through, that I've prayed for them, and I prayed for them to be happy in their life. In Matthew chapter 6 verse 14, Jesus said, "For if you forgive others their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive others, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses." Jesus said this to all people who gathered to hear him speak, because he knew that they all struggled with forgiveness at one time or another. We all struggle with this today. People speak harsh words against each other. Promises are broken. We all have someone who has betrayed our trust at one time or another. Many relationships suffer because of infidelity, and there's a lot of wounds between parents and children. The list goes on, and everyone needs the healing power of forgiveness in order to move on. You know, it was very hard for me to forgive both of these people in my heart. Back in the day, it was not easy to look at them. So I know that when I see them in heaven, I can speak confidently, knowing that our relationships have been healed. Not just then, but today as well. Let me share with you a short excerpt from a book I wrote called The 10 Testaments, Lessons from the Greatest Teacher of All Time. This is a book that I wrote that talks about 10 key teachings of Jesus, of which one is forgiveness. Occasionally, I must search my heart to see if I have resentful feelings toward anyone. If I have any feelings of anger or revenge, then I probably haven't forgiven a trespass that has occurred in the past. Something that my neighbor did or said is still causing me to feel angry or resentful. I must forgive this person as soon as possible in order to restore the healthy and loving attitude God would have me to possess. This act of forgiveness clears my conscience of any regret and restores my inner peace. Likewise, if I have offended anyone in the past and have not yet asked for forgiveness, I will seek out that individual to ask for forgiveness. There is no need to move forward knowing someone is hurt or angry with something that I did or said in the past. He or she is probably waiting for my long overdue apology. And finally, to commit an offense against my neighbor is also to commit an offense against God. I must ask both my neighbor and God to forgive me. God gives us all access to him, and I know he will forgive me when I reach out to him. God is the source of my strength, and he holds the ultimate power to forgive me when I commit an offense or wrongdoing. God's forgiveness and healing power gives me the strength to find a way to live in harmony with my neighbor. After all, God's forgiveness allows a wrongdoer to be saved, not condemned. So as you can see, we all have a Father in heaven who loves us very much, and he wants to forgive us. All we have to do is ask him. And we can all use this healing power of forgiveness. Our eternity may depend upon it. And we all have a choice. We can carry our wounds with us, or we can let Christ heal them through forgiveness. If you're choosing healing, then please leave a comment that says, "I choose forgiveness." Then subscribe, and we'll continue this journey of faith together. God bless. If you liked that video, make sure to check out the Scott Campbell Outdoor Catholic YouTube channel, where we have more videos just like this. And if you want to see our newest videos, make sure to click subscribe so you'll get notifications.